What up, everyone? Tough day in the markets today. That's why I decided to hop on and do a quick video, especially for tech names and especially for the software names. We're going to go over that now. Looking at the SPY, you're going to see here again at the 50-day moving average, this yellow line you see here. It's respected it multiple times except for back in November. It went a little bit below it, but it's been respecting that. But the more times it tests that 50-day moving average, guys, I think it's gonna more potential for it to break down. I hope it does not happen because then our next support will be probably down here at the November low and back here at October. So we have potential support there. If not, we're heading to that 200-day moving average. But right now, nothing. I'm just trying to see multiple options. We could just hold and then finally break out and finally get that move that everybody wants. But I just want to see the both ways that it could go. QQQ. Now, this one actually looks like it's going to go to the 200-day moving average. Just look at the moving averages, just all bundled up, pointing down. It's been in a range since I would say October, November, just ranging here. We thought it was gonna break out in January. It was looking good. Maybe some consolidation a little bit longer and then break out in February. But we're getting the breakdown right now in February. You could say maybe this is the next higher low, which it is possible higher low, and then it continues consolidating in this range, and then it breaks out or eventually does break down. But if we keep going lower, we have that 200-day around 576. These are our big tech names. Now talking about the software, that is IGV ETF. Now this is way below the 200-day moving average. These are your names like Oracle, Palantir, Microsoft. You can see here, just getting beat down. Stochastics are very low. Extreme oversold. Let's go to Microsoft. A little bit stronger day today, but you could see oversold getting to a spot. Let's go on the weekly. If it gets the 200-week moving average, I believe this is a very good long-term buy spot for Microsoft. Snow is another oversold software names. So these are just stocks that are in IGV. You see here, tech software sector follows the sector, and you can see it's getting hit hard. About 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days, red days. Today looks like it's a little reversal hammer candle. So we could be seeing a pop soon. Let's look at the stochastics. It's under the lower Bollinger Band with a 7 stochastics. Very oversold. I think there's going to be a bounce for tech software names. So if you're a day trader, tomorrow be locked in. And if you're a swing trader, maybe we get some positions in Oracle or some stocks like that. Now, I do have one trade for you guys, a new one that we haven't talked about, and this has to do with our energy sector. We've talked about XLE breaking out of a more than a decade long all-time high. You're going to see here the last all-time high was in 2014. Let me make the stochastic smaller so you guys can see. 2014 was the last all-time high, and we are breaking that. It's looking like a beauty. So we entered into VLO. That is Valerio gas station. You're going to see it held the 50-day moving average right here, this yellow line. Pulled back a little bit, held that, and then remounted on Tuesday, the 9 EMA and 20-day moving average. I posted it on X. We entered around 185, and now we're at 197, about 6% up, 7% up on our entry, and we're looking good. Earnings are still 78 days away, so this could be a longer term hold, or I'll sell at my target price around 210. We're gonna hold this for a little bit longer. I'm liking the energy play. If anything, maybe I can move my stop loss up, maybe to break even or something like that, so it could just be a free risk trade at the moment. Now we did take one big loss, and that is Oklo. All these names have been getting hit hard today. Look, it kind of looked like it got bought up into the close, but we did get stopped out We entered over here on the bounce of the 50-day and 9 EMA on this green candle, but then it just rolled over since then. We got a fake out that we were going to go back in January. We were looking good, and then next day just rolled over, and then hitting my stop loss because it broke this low that happened in December. Had to take a loss on this. It was a pretty big loss, and I'm just going to have to take notes and get better. Although I took a big loss on this, we did take profits on Apple, and this was a very recent trade. Go check out my last video on why I entered. There was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like straight 5 consecutive green days of just going up. We're at the upper Bollinger Band. Look at the stochastics reading the 92. So I decided just to take profits. Right now, I heard something on X that it's not a set it and forget it market where you just set your stop loss and your target and you just let it ride. It's very choppy. It's looking like it's distribution, a lot of volume. So I'd rather just take some profits and not happen what happened with Oklo or other stocks like CoreWeave. Let's go over that real quick. We're up 20% on this stock right here. It was at around 115. We could have sold, but we wanted to hold for our target price or the bigger win. And look, just rolled over. And now we're at the negatives, almost getting stopped out. But we have a loose stop on this. We know it's a volatile stock, and we have that 50-day moving average right there. It's holding a support right now. 1, 2, 3. A lot of red days, about 6 or 7 red days there. Hopefully it holds and software names get a bid and we could continue holding this. But I didn't want this to happen again, so I took profits on Apple, and that is the reason. But that's it, guys. I think we see a bounce soon, but do not take my word for it. We'll just look at the charts. Peace!